Everybody, it's Umby Winters!
Yeah, look at that. I'm headlining. Shut up, I'm headlining. Hello. I'm not a character actor, I'm just very gay. No, just to clear something up, yes, you are correct. I do have two dads. Well, that's not strictly speaking true. I have a father and a daddy. They've never met. The only thing they have in common is that both have spanked me. I like that joke. It can divide a room. You get the more sort of conservative people being like, oh, no, that's not right at all. That's against God. That's against nature. And you get the more sort of left-leaning people being like, nah, you shouldn't hit your kids. No, I have heterosexual parents, unfortunately. Love them very much. They're Geordies. I'm a Geordie. Do we have any Geordies in? No, that's a shame. No, my parents are Geordies. They're liberal Geordies. Well, what's a liberal Geordie? Well, a liberal Geordie just means that my parents were very supportive when I came out as pansexual. They were very supportive when I came out as non-binary. They were genuinely devastated when I told them I was teetotal. So no, I'm non-binary. Well, what is a non-binary person? Well, for anyone who is confused, a non-binary person is someone who doesn't really identify as either a man or a woman. I'm sort of outside or in between. I'm both, but I'm neither. I know it can sound very confusing, all right? All you need to know is that I'm just like you. All right, when I wake up in the morning, I put my pants on one leg and my skirt on the other. So even though I don't fully identify as a woman, I'm obviously more comfortable in their clothes. I'm transitioning to be a woman, even though I don't fully identify as one. I know that can be quite confusing for a lot of people. It's also very confusing being a comedian who's undergoing that process, because I'm at a weird stage in my transition where I am not female enough for the BBC to offer me panel show spots, but I am too female for men to find me funny. A lot of women clapping at that one. I don't like to think of myself as a trans woman, though. I don't like that label. I prefer to think of myself as a recovering man. I identified that I had a problem. I'm taking the steps to fix it. But obviously, as any person who is recovering from anything, I will relapse. I'll relapse. I'll fall back into my old manly ways. I'll build a shed. Fix a car. I don't know, what do men do? Kill a woman? I'll kill a woman. Men do that, statistically. And obviously it's very traumatic when I go through these relapses, as it is for anybody who's recovering from anything. The good news, though, is that when I go through these relapses, I do get paid 8% more per hour, so... swings and roundabouts. I got catcalled for the first time the other day. Anyone here been catcalled before? No, some of you are lying. No, got catcalled. Interesting experience. Walking down the street, minding my own business. A car pulls up. A man shouts out, "Get your tits out, love! Get your tits out!" Oh no, well, all right. What now? What is the next stage in this transaction? Do you want it? It's warm. Where's Michael? There you go, mate. That's for you. Actually, Michael, I am going to need that back, or I'm walking home lopsided. So. Oh, nice. I'll be honest with you, Michael. I didn't need it back, but you look like the kind of fella where if I left it with you, I would get it back wet. So. But thank you for coming. To the show. I never know which bathroom I should use. Do I go into the women's bathroom? And if I go into the women's bathroom and I'm identified as being not enough of a woman, I can be accused of being a creep or a pervert. But if I go into the men's room with my leggings on and my makeup, I can be murdered. Now, it's still better to go into the men's room because it's a lot of fun to confuse people. Last night, I was at a gig, and before the show, I was in the men's room, I was doing my thing against a urinal, and a man walks in, elderly gentleman. I hear him just go, "Oh, wrong room." But then I hear him go, because he sees, of course, I'm at the urinal. And it's a very tense situation. And I'm just thinking, I need to say something to put this man at ease. So I just go, "You're fine." I used to ask audiences, you know, if there's no gender-neutral option, should I use the men's room or the women's room? I used to ask audiences that question. I stopped asking that question, though, because I asked that question in Hull. I said, hey, if there's no gender-neutral option, should I use the men's room or the women's room? And I just got one man from the back shout out, disabled! So I don't gig there anymore. I will leave you on this. This is the story of how I was the victim of a hate crime, but it gets funny. You all seem like a nice liberal crowd. You all know what the transgender pride flag looks like? Some of you, for those of you that don't, this is what it looks like. It's got 2 blue stripes on the outside, 2 pink stripes in the middle, and 1 white stripe in the very center. Now, this was hanging from our first floor bedroom window. We're very proud in our house. I'm non-binary, my partner's trans. But I come home from a gig one night to see that the window has been smashed in. Someone's thrown a brick through our first floor bedroom window. It's very traumatic. I go up the stairs and I go to the bedroom, and there's this flag lying among the broken glass, and there's the offending brick, but around the brick is a bit of paper. Someone's left us a note. So I go over to the brick and I unravel the bit of paper and I read the message that's on it. And on it is just 2 words. But I'll not forget those 2 words until the day I die. Fuck Argentina. I've been Umby Winters, thank you.
Umby Winters!